Ultra-processed foods are ready to eat or heat and serve, industrial formulations made mostly or entirely from substances derived from foods, including flavors, colors, texturizers, and other additives, with little if any intact whole food. Ultra-processed foods, which are typically of low nutritional quality and high energy density, have been dominating the food supply of high-income countries, and their consumption is markedly increasing in middle-income countries. Ultra-processed food consumption accounts for 57% of daily energy intake among adults and 67% among youths in the U.S., according to the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey. Ultra-processed foods usually disproportionately contribute added sugars, sodium, saturated fats and trans fats, and refined carbohydrates to the diet together with low fiber. As well as having low nutritional quality, ultra-processed foods may contain harmful substances, such as additives and contaminants formed during the processing. Growing evidence from large prospective cohorts show that ultra-processed food is associated with adverse health outcomes, such as overweight and obesity, cardiovascular diseases, type 2 diabetes, and colorectal cancer. A systematic review showed that high ultra-processed food consumption was associated with increased risk of all-cause mortality, cardiovascular diseases, metabolic syndrome, depression, and postmenopausal breast cancer. However, few prospective cohort studies with a follow-up longer than 20 years have examined the association for all-cause mortality or cause-specific mortality, especially mortality due to cancer. High-quality evidence from cohorts with a long follow-up is critical to inform dietary recommendations and food policies. Examples include sugary drinks, packaged snacks, fast food, processed meats, and ready-to-eat meals. Here are a few samples of how ultra-processed foods might affect your health. Obesity and weight gain. Ultra-processed foods are often energy-dense, meaning they're high in calories but poor in nutrients. This makes it, easier to overconsume without really feeling full. Studies suggest that a diet high in ultra-processed foods is linked to weight gain and an increased risk of obesity. They are also designed to be hyperpalatable, meaning they are engineered to trigger overeating due to their combination of sugars, fats, and salt. Chronic diseases. Heart disease is one major concern. High levels of trans fats, refined sugars, and salt in ultra-processed foods can contribute to high blood pressure, inflammation, and high cholesterol levels, which increase the risk of cardiovascular diseases. Then there's type 2 diabetes. The excessive sugar and refined carbs found in ultra-processed foods can cause blood sugar spikes and insulin resistance, which are major factors in the development of type 2 diabetes. And let's not forget cancer. Some studies suggest that consuming large amounts of ultra-processed foods may increase the risk of certain cancers, such as colorectal cancer. This is likely due to a combination of factors, including the presence of harmful additives and the lack of protective nutrients found in whole foods. Ultra-processed foods often lack the fiber and other nutrients found in whole plant-based foods, which are important for maintaining a healthy gut microbiome. A diet high in ultra-processed foods can disrupt the balance of gut bacteria, potentially leading to digestive issues, poor immune function, and increased inflammation. The combination of added sugars, unhealthy fats, and salt in ultra-processed foods can create an addictive eating pattern. Studies show that these foods can activate the brain's reward centers, leading to cravings and overeating, much like addictive substances. Some research links diets high in ultra-processed foods to mental health problems such as depression, anxiety, and cognitive decline. The reasons are still being studied, but the lack of essential nutrients, along with the inflammation caused by poor quality foods, may play a role. Although ultra-processed foods provide many calories, they often lack important vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Long-term consumption can lead to deficiencies in essential nutrients like fiber, vitamins A, C, and E, and various minerals, which are necessary for optimal bodily functions. Many ultra-processed foods contain artificial colors, preservatives, flavor enhancers, and other additives. Some of these, such as artificial sweeteners and food colorings, have been associated with negative health effects, though research is still ongoing. Ultra-processed foods should not make up the majority of your diet. Moderation is key, and it's best to focus on whole, minimally processed foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Replacing ultra-processed snacks with homemade nutrient-dense meals can provide significant health benefits. Reducing ultra-processed food intake can lower the risk of obesity, chronic diseases, and mental health issues, and improve overall well-being. Saying no to ultra-processed foods can be a transformative decision for your health and well-being. Here's how you can do it and the benefits of making this choice. First, understand the impact. Recognize the risks. Ultra-processed foods are often high in unhealthy ingredients such as added sugars, trans fats, and artificial additives, which can contribute to obesity, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and other chronic conditions. Focus on nutrition. Whole, unprocessed foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, and lean proteins are rich in essential nutrients that support your overall health. Next, plan and prepare your meals. Cook more at home. Preparing meals from scratch gives you full control over ingredients, so you can avoid preservatives, artificial additives, and hidden sugars that are common in processed foods. Meal prep. Preparing meals in advance can help you avoid reaching for quick, ultra-processed snacks when you're hungry. Batch cooking and freezing meals makes it easy to stick to whole food choices. Keep healthy snacks handy. Stock up on nuts, seeds, fruits, vegetables, yogurt, and other minimally processed snacks to keep you satisfied between meals. Make smarter shopping choices. Shop the perimeter. In most grocery stores, the fresh produce, dairy, and meats are located around the outer edges, while processed foods tend to be in the middle aisles. Stick to the perimeter to fill your cart with healthier, whole food options. Read labels. If you do buy packaged foods, check labels for ingredients like artificial colors, preservatives, added sugars, and hydrogenated fats. The fewer the ingredients, the better. Choose whole grains. Opt for whole grains like brown rice oats, quinoa, and whole wheat instead of refined grains, which are often found in ultra-processed products. Start small, gradual changes. Transitioning away from ultra-processed foods doesn't have to happen overnight. Start by replacing 1 or 2 processed foods each week with healthier alternatives. Find healthier substitutes. If you love fast food or packaged snacks, try making healthier versions at home. For example, you can make your own veggie burgers or sweet potato fries instead of relying on processed options. Focus on whole plant-based foods. Fill up on vegetables and fruits. These are nutrient-dense, full of fiber, and lower in calories, making them great choices for maintaining a healthy weight and supporting digestion. Incorporate more plant proteins. Beans, lentils, tofu, and other plant-based proteins are nutritious and filling alternatives to processed meats. Use healthy fats. Avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil provide healthy fats that support heart health without the unhealthy fats found in many processed foods. Join a community. Whether it's online or in person, joining a group of like-minded individuals who are also focused on eliminating ultra-processed foods can provide motivation and accountability. Track your progress. Keep track of how you feel when you eat whole foods versus processed foods. Many people report increased energy, improved digestion, and better mood when they reduce processed food intake. Embrace a sustainable approach. Make it a lifestyle. Instead of seeing it as a temporary diet, view eating whole foods as a long-term lifestyle change. This mindset shift can help you stay consistent and enjoy the health benefits for years to come. Indulge mindfully. It's okay to enjoy the occasional treat, but make sure it's an occasional indulgence rather than a regular part of your diet. The key is balance and moderation. Benefits of saying no to ultra-processed foods. Better weight management. Whole foods are typically more filling and lower in calories than ultra-processed options, making it easier to maintain a healthy weight. Reduced risk of chronic diseases. Consuming fewer processed foods reduces the risk of developing heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and other illnesses linked to poor diet. Improved gut health. Whole foods, especially fiber-rich vegetables and fruits, support a healthy gut microbiome, which is vital for digestion and immune function. Mental clarity. Many people report improved mood and mental clarity when they cut out processed foods and focus on nutrient-dense meals. Long-term health-reducing ultra-processed foods can contribute to a longer, healthier life by improving your body's ability to function and resist disease. By saying no to ultra-processed foods, you're choosing a path that supports a healthier body, mind, and lifestyle. It's a decision that will benefit you not just today, but for years to come. Health concerns. Nutritional deficiency. These highly processed foods are typically low in essential nutrients like vitamins, minerals, and fiber. A diet rich in such foods may leave you feeling full but nutritionally deprived. Obesity and related diseases. Studies suggest a strong link between ultra-processed food consumption and obesity, type 2 diabetes, and cardiovascular issues. We must take control of our health and say no to these harmful substances. Additive alert. Artificial additives, preservatives, and colorings, a common feature in these foods, have been associated with behavioral issues and potential long-term health risks. Taking action. It's time to stand up for our health and make informed choices. Here's what you can do. Educate yourself. Visit reputable websites like Harvard Health Publishing and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention for reliable information on nutrition and healthy eating. Knowledge is power, my friends. Cook from scratch. Embrace the joy of home cooking. By preparing meals yourself, you control the ingredients and ensure your family's well-being. Read labels. Become a savvy shopper. Check food labels for hidden sugars, excessive sodium, and mysterious additives. Remember, a healthy nation is a strong nation. Let's make America great and healthy again by saying no to ultra-processed foods.